Well, what is going on there, guys, and welcome back to another video here on the channel, DB Fishing. As you can see, I'm in the garage for this video because we are in the boat, getting a few things ready here, getting it ready to go because the ice is off and we're ready for some open water season. Actually not doing this video on the boat though. I'm just getting it ready. I'm gonna head out here in a couple days to do another video that will be on the boat, but today we're going over the top 5 rainbow trout lures. That's right, my top 5, like the title says. And we're just gonna be going offshore later here this evening for some rainbow trout, stock trout. And here we go, let's get it going though. Top 5 lures for rainbow trout. Okay, so before we start out, all these rods I'm using for stock trout are anywhere from a medium to an ultralight rod. That's the power on them. And then action, just all fast. I mean, you could go extra fast if you're going to be in a boat and jigging, fishing closer to the boat, then probably an extra fast would help, but for the most part, just a fast action. And for line, all I'm using usually is anywhere from an 8-pound Power Pro braid to a 10 pound kind of thing, and then I use Seagar fluorocarbon leader. That's Alberto knot I tie, and that's just a couple feet of fluorocarbon just for those line shy fish, so you're not tying direct to your braid. Okay, so anyway, my first top lure. These aren't in really any order either, by the way, but just kind of whatever's working that day. You can try all 5. You should be able to catch one on one of these techniques though. So yeah, first one, very simple. Just for a more finesse bite, if they're not very aggressive, go with just a small octopus hook tied to the end of your fluorocarbon leader, and then just up above, wherever depth you want to go, just a bobber. Very simple, basic, and you can put really anything on this octopus hook. Piece of power bait, trout dough works really good, or a worm, or some shrimp. There's lots of freshwater shrimp in some of these stock trout lakes, so those work really good. Minnow, but yeah, some lakes you can't use. You can only use artificial bait, so the trout dough works really good. A lot of these stock trout come from fisheries, so they're fed food in the fishery, and the power bait trout dough is actually scented to mimic that kind of food that they're giving to them in the fishery anyway, so it works very good. So yeah, just simple. Octopus hook, and then up above, just a simple slip bobber type. I actually like these ones. I don't know if you can see that, you can clip it on, so that way you can just clip it to your depth that you want, so that works really good. So that's the first one that we're going to try. Okay, so we got out here this afternoon, or this evening. It's about 4 o'clock right now, and top 5 rainbow trout lures. We're going to give them all a try. We'll see. Might catch on all of them today, might not. Usually there's kind of 1 or 2 that are hit and miss. But yeah, so first one we're going to start with is that little octopus hook I was talking about, or you could use a J hook, and then just a bobber. I got it clipped on about 4 feet up, and today we're going to go with some power bait trout dough. This is the trout bait. All you do, we're going to take a little, roll up a nice little ball of that. Nice and solid. And hook it onto that octopus hook. We're going to cast it out there. Let's see if we can get one. There we go. That one hit the bobber. We got one on the bobber, bobber down. See if we can get him in. That was on the trout though. Oh, it's flying. Watch out here. Little one. Sucked in that bobber. We got a hit. Nice rainbow. Okay, I got him unhooked here. I'm just going to show him off quick to the camera. That's the first one. There we go. Little rainbow. There we go, little rainbow. That is on my first lure. It's a little tangled up, but we got the bobber and that trout doe. He ate off that octopus hook. So that is first one down, right on. Okay, let's go to the next. And that's going to be a panther martin. There's also a blue fox is really good, or a map spoon. But yeah, I like these panther martins, this color too especially. It's the black, if it'll focus. It's that black, and then it's got even just a little bit of feathers and kind of almost fly looking on the treble. And yeah, it's got that yellow with the black dot spoon. Works really good. Great for casting or trolling behind the boat. But yeah, from shore, this is going to be one of your better ones to use. There we go. Okay. Oh. Just want a steady retrieve. Make that blade spinning just enough so you don't hit bottom or weeds. This one might be a little better. Let's see if we can get it in. Get my net here. This is on the Panther Martin. It's not much bigger. A little bit. Watch out, Ace. Oh yeah, a little bit bigger. There we go, nice colored one. Okay, that's on the Panther Martin, another top lure. Yeah, you can see it stuck in its mouth. That's the Panther Martin, another top lure for rainbow trout. Okay, let's get this guy back. So next on the top 5 list, gonna go with this, just a little tinsel jig. This is a Northland gypsy jig. Also kind of goes in the category of like a hair jig. Those work very well too. Or a marabou jig. But my one that's going into my top 5 is this gypsy jig by Northland Tackle. I like the pink with the white. Works very good. I think they pick it up quite a bit, and looking like some freshwater shrimp or something, I'm not sure, but it works very well. Been one of my top ones lately, this Northland gypsy jig. This is the pink with the white and tinsel. Oh, there we go, right away. Whoa! We got a jumper, it's a little one. Woo! Just hammered the tinsel, this little guy. Feisty. Oh, watch out, Ace. There we go, hammered the Northland tinsel jig, that one. Got the one I'm keeping in the net, so. Watch out, Ace, Ace. Okay. There we go. It's a little muddy from the shore, but you can see that tinsel jig in his mouth. It's a little rainbow. On my top 5, so let's let him go, this one. Kept one. Another one here. The top 5 is going to be just a very simple for trout, is the tube jig. Just a For stock trout, you're probably going to go with anywhere from a 1.5 to a 2.5 inch tube jig. I like white. There's the atomic tubes, work very well for jigging. Obviously, if you're going from shore, they're not going to cast as good, especially if it's windy. You just can't get them out there enough. But if you're in the kayak or boat, small boat, you can definitely jig vertically. Today we're going to use this 2-inch tube and try cast it out there, see if we can get on a few with that. It will work. So yeah, that's it, the tube jig. Okay, and last on the list, the number 5. This is probably one of my go-tos lately. Very simple. Basically one slow day going for tiger trout, and I just going through my tackle box, trying everything, and the last few hours got onto one of these and they just started hammering it, and that's very simple, just a 1/8 ounce gold flat. This is a Lindy flat jig with the big eye. Hopefully you can put that, and then I pair it with a gulp minnow. Yeah, they're the 3-inch gulp minnow, scented with the gulp juice. They come in a bag. You can get them also in a little can or whatever with the gulp scent. And it seems to work really well, especially for those trout lakes where you can't use live bait, or you can only use artificial bait. It's definitely a go-to also. Well, it started to rain here pretty good, so I had to put the camera away for about 20 minutes or so, half hour in the truck. Just kind of drizzling now, so I'm going to keep trying. It's going to be the tube jig, just this 2.5, or this is a 2-inch, sorry, white tube. Going to cast that out, see if we can get another one. It's starting to rain a little bit here again, so might just be going to the GoPro, or that's going to be the video. Might not get all 5 on the top 5 lures, but yeah, gonna give them a try. So yeah, white tube jig is next. Guys, well, it's pouring out here again. Put the big camera away, and I tried for a bit with the tube on the GoPro, but yeah, I didn't bring my rain gear jacket today, so 3 out of the 5 ain't too bad. Tried the tube jig for a little bit, never did get around to the little gold jig head, the 1/8 ounce with the gulp minnow on it. Never got to try that, but yeah, those are my top 5 rainbow trout lures. Try them out, and let me know in the comments below what are some of your guys' favorite lures for rainbow trout or stock trout, and let me know if you try any of these and they work for you. Hopefully get out for some more open water content here, and please subscribe to the channel if you guys like what you see, and we'll catch you guys next time.